Develop your skills. Exercise 4, Development 02. Use the keyboard to create formulas. It's usually easier to just click on a specific cell where you need a formula set up, but especially once you know what you're doing, where you're going, or if you have some very important cells in a very large workbook, rather than scrolling around looking for them, sometimes it's easier just to type in the first cell plus the second cell, or the fourth cell divided by the sixth cell. Let's go over using the keyboard to enter formulas manually. Open up the Commissions workbook and click on Profit Projection. Profit projection is going to give us just that, the assumed profits for the year, and it's woefully incomplete. Let's go to total revenue, and first, let's fill it out. Click the Auto Sum button to collect contracts and product sales. It will correctly assume that the two spots above total are what we want added, then hit Enter. Then, click on B11, hit Auto Sum again. You'll notice it's got a pretty good idea of what's going on here. It's going to stop at fixed operating costs, and even though we don't have our marketing expense or commissions yet, we'll fill those in later. We need them to be added to the sum, so as they get updated, our math stays correct. At any point, we want our sheet to give us the most up-to-date information without any tweaks or modifications. Select those three cells, hit Enter. Now, let's manually enter down here in cell B13 the formula we need. This is the gross profit column, and the gross profit's going to be just the total revenue in B6 minus the total costs. So to enter this, we can just hit equals. Always hit equals to start your formula, and then we can just type the cell name, B6. You'll notice that when you have correctly typed in a cell reference, it's not that it's hard, but it's that it's good to double check visually. Once you've correctly typed in a cell reference, it actually colors the text and then adds the same color as a box around the cell you've selected. So B6 minus B11. There we go, it turned it red. In black are my actual arguments, my equals to start the formula, my minus to tell it what type of math I'm doing, and the rest is it's all about location. B6 here, minus B11 there. This is everything we need. We can just plain old hit Enter. Right on. There's the difference. Woo-ha! All right, gross profit. Anytime it's above 1, or anytime it's above 1 or 0, we're doing good. Alrighty. Let's find out what our net profit was. Net profit is going to be the gross profit divided by that total revenue here. We go right down, gross profit versus revenue. We go right down here to cell B15, hit equals, and then just type in B13. Is that the cell we want? Well, it's B13. Looks like it. Now just hit a slash. Usually use the one above the 10 key pad, or to the left of the shift key, the one right above the enter keys, your backslash. You just use a slash for divide, and then B6. Are these the two different cells that we want? If so, just hit enter. You're right on. 65.5% profit versus revenue. Entering formulas in manually is very easy to do, and thanks to the newer versions of Excel, it talks you through it by color-coding the cells that are important to you. It's always good to have this skill, even though you will likely use the mouse more frequently. Always be aware that there's more than one way to get to that answer, and it's knowing those multiple paths that'll give you the options you need to always be the most efficient Excel user you can be.